My 10-year-old son once said, although I think he said this when he was 8 or 9, but I wrote it down, and he said, "Everyone who has ever lived has felt everything." And I love that so much. I think that we realize as adults that we feel the same way, that those feelings don't really change in us. We have those same questions about life. We have questions about love, and we're still trying to figure out what to do with our emotions. It's never that I start the book thinking, oh, I have this lesson that I've learned that these children need to learn because I'm wise and they're not. It's that we discovered that together. We were in the canoe together, and hopefully we felt the same thing in our chests. I'm Kate Hoefler, and I write picture books. Oh, that was cheesy. I'm Kate Hoefler, and I write picture books. My name is Kate Hoefler. I'm from Zanesville, Ohio, and I'm in Serenbe right now as the artist in residence for picture books. And I was nominated by Diane Capriola from the Little Shop of Stories. Diane actually had gotten a hold of me after I'd written my first book, Real Cowboys, and we really connected then. In Real Cowboys, what drew me to writing about that was thinking about how these cowboys were going across the West in very rough and dangerous terrain, and learning about the devastation of stampedes and how they would lose their lives, their dogs would lose their lives, the cattle would. But their response to the world wasn't harshness. Their response was tenderness and singing. In particular, they did what was called night herding songs. They were just like lullabies that parents sing to children. You know, tomorrow's another day. It's time to sleep. Everything, all is well. I think that artists respond to the world in the same way, acknowledging the danger of the world, but providing a song to get through the night. And then in Great Big Things, we have a teeny mouse carrying the smallest of gifts across what most people would call great big things. So a train, a desert, mountains, by a bear, just to deliver a crumb to another mouse. And in the end, when that mouse is saying that there were, all these huge things, that mouse says small things. And it was about perspective and about what matters in the world, and that love makes the smallest of gestures enormous and the enormous obstacles tiny. I'm always figuring out how I want to engage the world. Part of that process to me is walking away from my screen. I'm doing a lot of thinking about books when it looks as if I'm not. So when I'm taking walks in a woods, or if I'm throwing a toy to my dog or taking my dog for a walk, it looks like one thing, but I'm actually working on my book. What's so special about this residency is that it gives me just the space to think. I'm somebody who is a single parent, a homeowner, and I have a very busy full-time job. And on top of that, I make books for children. So I spin a lot of plates. My attention is always being pulled in different directions. And I always feel like somebody needs something from me. So to come here, for someone to say, I want you to come to an idyllic area and just have time to think about a new project, to hike, to enjoy the houses and landscaping and coffee shops and farms. I always say the gift of time is the greatest gift you can give an artist. I feel like I'm leaving with good art, good people I've met, somehow cleaner lungs, the idea and a lot of the notes for my next story, and the knowledge that I can go into the unknown and that it's not only going to be all right, but you're going to find some beauty there.